What's up guys, it's Ty here. Today we are going to be going over how to hit the backhand flick. Let's get into it. So this is the backhand flick and why you hit it. So the reason that you have a backhand flick is it's a ball that comes to you in the air and you're able to take it and speed it up right out of the air. And then it's a setup to where you can hopefully put the ball away, get an overhead, or at least get an advantage in a hands battle and then win the point from there. So this shot is not off the bounce, so it's not a speed up off the bounce. It's always out of the air. And I'm really trying to get it at the opponent in a super awkward spot. Maybe it's their right shoulder, their hip area, anywhere that is awkward to where I can just win the point. So before, or kind of what I like to call the old way of hitting this flick, is there was a lot more arm involved, and actually I still use a lot of arm in the shot, but if you only really use your arm, it's a little bit easier to know where the ball is going to go, and there isn't as much pace on the ball, and it's easier for the opponent to counter. Now with the new way of the flick, players like Hayden Patriquin or Gabe Tardio are really good at this. They really use their wrist and they drop their paddle head down, and it's very hard for the opponent to know where that ball is going to go, and it has so much more pace. So I'm really working on dropping my paddle head and really flicking my wrist and following through, not forward because you'll actually hit it out, but almost like you're brushing really hard and flicking upwards on it like this, like a windshield wiper. First step is to make sure that you're stable in the shot. You can't be moving that much. So when I'm hitting it, I'm getting my legs set in place and I'm not moving when I'm hitting it. I will occasionally come over and slide, but when I'm making contact with that ball, I have to be set. So that's step number one. So step number two, I gotta drop my paddle head down. So its tip is facing down or maybe a little bit to the side. Everyone kind of starts it at a different spot. So dropping it down, tracking the ball, watching it, and then once I'm hitting it, I'm swiping my paddle up and finishing up here. Not going forward, but brushing up with it. And all of my momentum is forwards. And then after that, a lot of people don't talk about this, but the ball does come back, or it should if you're playing high level, and your paddle actually has to come back to neutral after you hit the flick to be ready to counter. All right, so drill number one, this is the easy drill for you beginners. I got my brother Sam here. Say what's up. But he's gonna be tossing me the ball, and all I'm working on is my flick. He's not hitting it back. This is purely just me working on my flick. All right, go ahead. And I'm trying to mix up my spots, so maybe I'll go one more cross, and then maybe I'll go one down the line or right at him as well, and maybe bag him. Oh, and Sam's a great feeder here. He's making it look easy, but you don't want to give balls that are too high because those are just way too easy, and it's actually more of a put-away shot that you're practicing. You actually want to be having tosses that are at net level or even below the net level, because that is truly what, in a game, those are the balls that you're going to get. If you get a pop-up, that's really just working on put-aways at that point. So, all right, so new drill, more advanced drill, not super though, is me and Sam are going to be kind of playing out more of a point. So we're dinking, and I'm looking for a flick that I can reach in and take, and then we're going to be playing it out. So just do it as many as you can and really try to work on different spots and see what works. Oh, nice. Miss. That's what I want. Oh! Oh! All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the backhand flick. Sam, you got anything to add?
Yeah, I would just like to say when I was the one feeding him, and even though I knew he was going to hit that shot, it was still awkward when he hit it at me. So it's overall a great shot to hit.
Got to get him in the awkward spots. Yeah, it's funny. Anyways, all right, that's gonna be it. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all those things so that you can see all these videos.